Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm just going to be doing a kind of post commentary here, just a voiceover of some sniper footage I got here. And I'm going to be honest with you, don't even remember the name of the map. I know it's a new map because I've never played it. Um, but here we are. Like I said, playing sniper. It's a class I really don't play too much of, to be completely honest with you. Um, Never has really been my forte, like snipers in any video game. It's kind of only recently that I've gone into it. But we'll be playing with the Huntsman here today. Um, we're here in TF2, and I know I've made one TF2 video on this account, but I kind of wanted to talk about TF2 and the role it's played in kind of me and this channel, and kind of just gaming in general. I have been obsessed with this game since as early as I can remember. Like, I remember the first time I ever even saw a computer past the age of like 7. I remember I went to my mom's best friend's house. Um, she would frequently take me over there and we would just go hang out. And there was a pool nearby. So I would kind of just go and hang out and go to the pool and whatever. Um, And I remember I would just kind of like walk around her house when they would go out to places. And one day I kind of just saw this like family computer. It was it was kind of like a piece of shit. To be honest with you, it was just like a standard work computer. You know, that's kind of all it was for. Um, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, I watched this guy, Jerma, play this video game called TF2, and I wonder if I can get it on here. I know it's free, right? So I went and I downloaded it, and yeah, I mean it would open. That's about it. It would open. Probably like 5 FPS max. Um, but it really started me on a journey with this game. I think it is just from that moment forward. This was like 2011, so I was like 9 at the time. Had been watching Jerma for a little bit, and it just started this journey. I started playing. Even with this 5 FPS, I would go in there and I would change all these settings, and I really had to work. Oh, look at that kill right there. I really had to work really hard to make it even possible. Like the best FPS I would get was like 15, I think. And then that's not even taking into account like the lag and shit. It was a shit show. But I played it and I had a lot of fun. And I remember I was able to start using my mom's work laptop, which was like slightly better, um, but not too much better. Probably 20 FPS now. We're making marginal gains here. Um, but yeah, and I would spend so much of my time on trade servers. Like, think about this. I know a lot of games have this, but really TF2 to me is just, look at that headshot right there. I know a lot of games have this, but obviously for me it was TF2. But like, I was like 9 or 10 years old doing trading in these video games. Like, this has like an entire economy. There's hats that cost real money. I remember I was like, this was a couple years down the line. Maybe I was like 12 or something, 13. My backpack was worth like $600 in this game. And for anybody not in, who doesn't know about TF2, like, backpack is like just your inventory, right? So my inventory full of things was worth $600. Um, did I cash that out and go buy like something? No, because I was a child, and I just kept trading, and I would get scammed and lose it and blah blah, whatever. I don't have that account anymore, so I have no idea. But it was just such a cool experience. I was just being new to PC gaming. I had only played Xbox up until that point, and so it was huge. So, but that was like the start of TF2 for me, right? Um, and I really enjoyed it. I really did, despite the technical problems. I enjoyed it. Later on, when I was able to kind of get a better computer, I really started, playing this a lot more. And I mentioned him before, but I really just want to talk about Jerma for a second, man. This is beyond just TF2. A little heavy kill right there. This is beyond just TF2. Um, but gaming in general, I think for a long time it was a very like personal thing for me. Like I would play Minecraft and stuff, but just by myself. You know, I wasn't the type of kid to have like Xbox Live growing up. Nothing like that. I just really played like single player games, Skyrim, Minecraft. I had played Halo 2, the campaign, like fucking 5,000 times. Left 4 Dead, you know, stuff like that. It was more single player stuff. And it was really TF2 where I started getting into multiplayer games. And, you know, one of the main reasons for that was Jerma. Um, I started watching his videos in like about 2011, and he was super, you know, small at the time, but he was still considered like a pretty big figure in TF2. Like, you can ask anybody back then. I mean, it was Star and Jerma, and that was it. And, you know, Star had a huge impact on me as well. But he really just brought a different kind of vibe to gaming that I really didn't think existed. He was just kind of chill, you know, and I feel like so much of what gaming has been and, you know, YouTubers have been is a very kind of manufactured piece of content, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it sometimes fails to feel comfy. Like I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Like when you start watching a video and like it's just kind of like soothing. Like it just feels like when you're hanging out with your friends, you know, and you're just having a good time and it's relaxing. Maybe it's like late at night, you know, and you got like a, you know, got like a drink and you're just chilling, man. That's exactly what Jerma feels like to me. I'm certain there's a lot of other people that have that same kind of relationship. Maybe not with just with, you know, maybe not with Jerma, but with other YouTubers as well. Like it just really changed everything for me. Um, and so ever, you know, from that moment, I started playing TF2 and I started really falling in love with like YouTube in general. I watched, I've watched Jerma's videos probably like 10 times over. Like I'm not kidding. Every single classic Jerma video I have probably watched like literally 20 times. Um, I would just turn on one of his videos and just go like play TF2 or whatever. Um, and I've had several moments in my life. Like this YouTube channel right now is not my only YouTube channel. I've made, you know, I've made so many accounts throughout my life. I've made one when I was like 14. I made one when I was 16. Made one when I was 18. I made one a couple years ago. In fact, I have posts on this account that are over a year, close to 2 years ago, that I started it and I really just kind of meh. It just went and it was gone. I just kind of didn't really click with me. But as of late, with recording and uploading these videos and everything with it, you know, I've started to really feel that emotion that I did watching Jerma. These videos now have become kind of just comfy for me. Like I don't feel a pressure. I don't feel like a, oh, what's going on, guys? You know, let's got to make a video right now. Like I don't feel that way. Like I genuinely just feel good making these videos. And you know, I may, yeah, you know, I may stop again. Who knows? Like you can never really guess with this type of thing. You know, you kind of just go until you lose interest. But this is the longest that I've gone with these uploads ever. You know, and I just really enjoy it. Um, and I've gotten really, you know, great growth so far, and everything about it is just it brings back kind of that childhood feeling in me. I know it's kind of personal, but it's just really cool to see. Uh, you know, and potentially if I was ever able to be one of those people that like another, you know, 13-year-old kid or whatever like me watched, it's just such a huge honor, you know, because those were such pivotal moments in my childhood. Like it just really made my childhood, dude. Like I wasn't like a go outside and fucking, oh dude, let's go play football or let's fucking go hike Mount Everest. Like I wasn't that kid. Like I was just a fucking gamer kid who stayed inside and watched YouTube. Like that was it. Um, so I don't know. It's kind of been all over the place, but you know, TF2 slash Jerma slash YouTube in general. Um, it's just fun. I just really enjoy it, and I feel like that's a good indicator of whether or not you really enjoy doing something. Is if like you enjoy doing it. You know what I mean? Like I feel people forget about that so often. But here we go. We win the game. I feel like that was pretty good gameplay right there with the Huntsman. Got a couple of good kills. We're ending off the video right here, folks. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out. everybody.